When did your EOD team discover something your intelligence completely missed? Afghanistan, 2011. Our EOD unit got called to a suspected IED location outside Kandahar. Intelligence said local informants spotted insurgents planting explosives near a market road. Standard procedure. We'd done this drill 100 times. Cordon off the area, send in the robot, identify the device, neutralize it. Our team leader was Staff Sergeant Quinn Porter, 8 years doing bomb disposal, hands steady as stone, never seen him rattled by anything. The robot's camera showed exactly what Intel predicted. Pressure plate IED buried in the road, wires leading to a propane tank packed with explosives, textbook setup we'd seen dozens of times. Porter suited up. That bomb suit weighs 80 pounds and turns you into a slow-moving target. The walk to the device took him 4 minutes. I was watching through binoculars from the safe zone. My job was communications and backup. Porter's voice came through the radio calm and professional. Confirming visual on the device, beginning render safe procedure. He knelt down next to the pressure plate, started tracing the wires like he'd done 1,000 times before. That's when his voice changed. Hold on, something's wrong here. What do you see? Our commander asked. These wires, they're not connected to anything. This whole setup is fake. My stomach dropped. Fake IEDs meant one thing, diversion. The real bomb was somewhere else. Porter stood up fast as the suit would let him. This is bait. We need to evacuate now. That's when Specialist Dalton Chen, our newest team member, said something that saved our lives. Sergeant, the donkey. What donkey? There's a donkey tied to that pole. Been there the whole time. Hasn't moved once. I swung my binoculars over. Sure enough, there was a donkey about 30 yards from Porter's position, tied to a wooden post near a destroyed building. Porter walked toward it, each step careful and deliberate. The donkey didn't react, didn't move at all. This animal's dead, Porter said, but it's still standing. Something's holding it up. He circled around behind it. Then his voice came through tight and controlled. I've got approximately 200 pounds of explosives packed inside this animal. It's rigged with a remote detonator. We're standing in a kill zone. The fake IED was designed to draw us in, get our team bunched up close together. Then someone watching from a distance would trigger the real bomb hidden in the dead donkey. Everyone back to vehicles. Now, move slow. Don't run. Don't create suspicion. We retreated to our Humvees trying to look casual, like we hadn't found anything. Porter stayed near the donkey, pretending to still work on the fake device. Once we were clear, he disabled the detonator. The whole thing took 20 minutes of him alone in that kill zone, knowing someone might be watching through a scope with their finger on the trigger. When he finally walked back to us, he took off his helmet. His face was drenched in sweat. Intel needs to update their reports. This is a new tactic. They're using dead animals as secondary devices. Dalton asked, how'd you know to check the donkey? Porter thought for a moment. I didn't. You did. Fresh eyes see things we miss. That night, intelligence analysts reviewed footage from surveillance drones, found 6 more locations in our area with similar setups. Dead animals positioned near fake IEDs, each one packed with enough explosives to kill an entire EOD team. Turned out an insurgent bomb maker had developed this new technique specifically to target bomb disposal units. Intelligence had no idea because it was brand new. Our discovery that day changed EOD protocols across the entire theater. Every suspected IED location now required checking for dead animals within blast radius. Porter got a Bronze Star for his actions. Dalton got an Army Commendation Medal. But here's what nobody knows. 3 weeks later, we got called to another IED. Different location, same setup. Fake device in the road, dead animal nearby. This time it was a dead dog. Porter suited up, disabled it without incident. Routine call by that point. Except when he opened up the dog to remove the explosives, he found something else inside. A handwritten note in English. It said, "You are the EOD sergeant who discovered my technique. You have cost me many martyrs. I will find you." Porter never told command about that note, kept it in his personal gear. Said if he reported it, they'd pull him off missions for security reasons. He stayed in country for 8 more months. Disabled 43 more IEDs. Never saw another note. After he rotated home, another EOD team found a third note in a similar device. This one said, "Tell Quinn Porter I am still waiting." The bomb maker had learned Porter's name somehow, was specifically leaving messages for him. Command finally pulled Porter's records, discovered he'd kept that first note secret. He got reprimanded for not reporting a direct threat, but Porter told them something that made them drop it. He'd kept the note because he wanted the bomb maker focused on him. One target. Better than spreading the threat to other EOD teams. That bomb maker was killed 6 months later in a drone strike. Found his workshop filled with dozens of pre-written notes, all addressed to Porter by name. Turns out Porter had become famous in insurgent circles. The American bomb expert who couldn't be killed. They made him into some kind of legend. Porter's out of the army now, works private security. Still has that first note framed in his office. Says it reminds him that the enemy is always watching, always adapting. And sometimes the most important intelligence comes from a specialist who noticed one weird detail about a donkey that wouldn't move.